Hi, this is St. Jerome of Crypto Experiences bringing you yet another crypto experience. Today was a very fun and interesting day. I went to the coin show in Springfield, Illinois, between 9 to about 2 o'clock or so. It's held in the Northfield Hotel in the exhibit hall. I have a combo display of things I was selling. Behind me, you can see the poster I had that introduces ballet. On the middle of the poster where it says buy, I have my QR code. So anybody who is interested in going to the ballet store and purchasing a wallet could use my QR code, and then I get credit as an affiliate. So I'm going to make the screen go blank. So there's the rest of my display. I had a flyer with the QR code. I had a flyer about the Bitcoin and the future of money. Also on the table, I had Bobby C. Lee's book, The Promise of Bitcoin. People were very interested in that book, and they were thumbing through it and were asking me questions. I explained Bobby's history and how he's Charlie's brother, and talked about how Litecoin was forked, and Charlie made the Litecoin even better than Bitcoin. And I talked about how Bobby started the first exchange, a Bitcoin exchange in China, and how he had a forerunner to the Ballet wallets, the coins that his exchange made that had the private keys inside. That was just pretty cool. So then over on the left, I had display case. In the display case, I had various Ballet wallets and another copy of Bobby's book in there. I had some that were the regular wallets that came in the kind of cardboard container, but nicely made and very thick and protective. They were called Real Coin series, and one might be Bitcoin, one might be Litecoin. I also had some Doge wallets there that are the little white wallets. I'm not sure. They're like, I think, a complimentary wallet or exhibition wallet. I had those for sale. Then I had some special occasion wallets for birthdays or Christmas or Easter. And be honest, the wallet's the same, except that they had different sleeves. And the one I enjoyed talking about the most was the pizza wallet. And on the pizza wallet, it's commemorating when a young person bought 2 Papa Del's pizza for 10,000 Bitcoins. Now, we've talked about this before, but wow, that is a lot of money, about $600 million nowadays. So that's kind of a fun little wallet to see. So here's another angle on the table in my display. You can see some of the other dealers there. This was early in the morning, so people hadn't come yet. It was very well attended. Between 11 to 1, it was pretty well packed. So there was 70 tables, which is big for a coin show. And people were mulling around. My position on the end there was pretty good. I got pretty good foot traffic. So a little better than the gun show I did the last week. But to be honest, I went on a Sunday. And there wasn't much traffic there. This show is always held on Sunday, so people were used to it, and they've been coming for years. So if you look at the table below, then you can see a close-up of the special wallets, and then all those bullion coins that were Second Amendment coins. I sold them all in just a short amount of time. Kids were really drawn to the gold coins on the table, and they're just plastic coins like stage coins. And actually adults were too. So they say, is this a Bitcoin? I go, no, that's just to draw you to my display. And they said, oh. I said, it worked, didn't it? So I found that rather amusing. Pause this a second, switch screens. And behind me is a still photo of the coin show. Had many people, different walks and persuasions. We had some very young kids, and we had some elderly people also. One very interesting conversation I had, the man had to be in his middle 90s. He's doing a good job. He's very ambulatory, walking around, and we sat down and had about a half-hour conversation about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency wallets, and especially Ballet, and he got it. That I said, wow, for 95 years old, not that computer. Not been raised with computers and how they work and the technology. That no, he understood it right away. And then I had other people very skeptical. They came by and but that's just a scam. That's just a scam. There's nothing backing it up. And then I would point out, well, all the money we have in our wallet is not backed by anything. Matter of fact, most of the money that we have printed, our currency that we call money, is called fiat currency, and it's just most of it's digital. When they want to make more money, they just add more digits, and there's nothing backing it up. People think the paper money is covered. They think the paper money is in the bank. There's no paper money in the bank. If you go nowadays to a bank and you want a large sum of cash, they're not going to be able to give it to you. They just have enough to kind of keep business going day to day like that. And if you want for whatever reason, a large amount of cash, maybe you're putting on a show of some kind and you need some change. And if it's a large amount, they may say, well, you'll need to come back in a couple of days so we get the cash here. So, to compare it in that way, it's kind of silly because US dollars are digital for the most part. And so then I had some people very curious. I had a man that came up with his kids, and he was very interested in the Ballet Wallet. He purchased one, and he got a copy of Bobby C. Lee's book also, The Promise of Bitcoin. And that was very interesting. We talked for quite a while. He listened to a lot of the same podcasters I listen to. He mentioned Bix Weir. Bix Weir's a podcast I like to listen to. He's very much up on everything, especially silver and theta. Those are theta cryptocurrency. That's something he's very, very well informed on, and there's a belief in the crypto community that theta is really going to take off. I think so, but this is not financial advice. I think it's going to be very important in the future for the internet to even function, and also on silver. Then I had a young boy, his name was Joe, come up, and Joe was reflecting the opinions of his probably his grandparents and his parents and some of the adults in his life. And he's like, oh, Bitcoin, it's not really backed by anything, and I believe in precious metals, which, hey, those are good. But I had a long conversation with Joe, and I could see that his wheels were turning in his head, and he started thinking about it a little more. And so I bet we talked at least 20 minutes at the table. And then finally, he was called back to his table, like, Joe, come back here. You were supposed to be here. Where'd you go? So I told Joe that I would put him in a podcast. So if he's listening, Joe, this is for you. If you have any questions, just get hold of me, Joe, and I'll be happy to answer them. Had another woman come up, and she was very interested in it. She wanted to diversify her finances, and she has some silver now, some precious metals, but she was interested in crypto and what crypto could do for her. So I demonstrated for her. I got a Ballet wallet out, and I sent her $5 in Litecoin on her Ballet wallet. And these Ballet wallets are really versatile because not only does it hold Bitcoin, which is very important, but it also will hold up to about 100 coins of different kinds. So one side note is I put $1 worth of Litecoin on just about a month ago or so. And when we opened up today, Litecoin's been shooting up. It was $3. So I said, wow, that's pretty fast. And that was a good demo to how the cryptos can really hold their value and also defeat fiat, which is always going down, down, down. I think most people who study crypto and study currencies, they realize that the buying power of the US dollar now is only about 2 cents of what it was originally, maybe 1 cent by now, especially after all the $1 trillion bills that are being passed now without any backing whatsoever. So they're just gonna print that money. So anyway, I thought I'd share some thoughts on the coin show. This is a good shot of the crowd. There we go. Very crowded. This is actually a little bit early, so it even had more people than this after a while. So I met all sorts of people interested. Sold some wallets today, which was nice. Passed out lots of flyers that had my affiliate code on it, and it was a fun day. So I just thought I would share this with you, one of my experiences. And if you have any questions, you can ask in the comments below. My affiliate code is on the website too, if you're interested in going to the Ballet Wallet store and looking at what they have. That'd be neat. So anyway, this is St. Jerome signing off. One more time, I'll come back soon with another crypto experience.